Hi everyone, my name is Carrie Legow. I'm one of the Autism Low Incidence Mentor Teachers with Richmond Public Schools. I'm here again today to do another lesson with you from the Unique Learning System program. Today we're going to do lessons number 3 and 4 from the month of May. And it is all about, we're going to read some stories and answer some more questions. And I wanted to go over the story that we read the other day together, and it was called Where is My Baby? And if you remember, it was all about different animals and their babies. So let me show you some pictures. We talked about horses and their babies. That's called a foal. We talked about sheep and their babies, which is a llama. Or lamb, sorry. Then we talked about a cat, and the baby was called a kitten. And then we talked about a bear, and that baby was called a cub. Okay? So, in the story, Where is My Baby? They talked about the moms and the dads and the baby animals. And in the story that we're going to read today, you're going to hear the same vocabulary that we heard in the last story. One word is baby. Another word is animal. Another word is mother. And another word is father. So if you remember in the story, Where is My Baby? The big dog was looking for his puppy, and the horse was looking for its foal, which is a small horse. The sheep was looking for its lamb, which is the baby sheep. And the cat was looking for its baby, which was called a kitten. And last but not least, we talked about a bear that was looking for its baby, which is called a cub. Okay? So in the upcoming story that we're going to read, which is called AtPettingZoo, okay? So we're going to do a picture walk and go through and see what we might see. We might see the same animals that were in this story. So let's see. So it looks like there's a little boy that might have gone to some type of zoo to see all of these animals. Let's see. All right, there's the little boy. He's at the zoo. He's behind a gate, and all of the animals are behind him. I wonder what he's going to do with the animals. Oh, he gets to pet the goat. Here's the mama or the papa or the mother or the father goat, and there's the baby goat. Oh, he gets to pet the bunny rabbits. He gets to pet, who knows what that is? What animal is that? That's a llama. All right. Oh, he gets to pet some chickens and some chicks. And he gets to pet some turtles, a big one and a little one. And then he's there with all those animals at the petting zoo. So let's go back and read the story. And when we read the story, I want you to remember at least one animal that the little boy pet. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to make it a little smaller so we can see all the pages. All right. So, at the petting zoo.
At the Petting Zoo by Jen Voigt.
By Jen Voigt.
Illustrated by Alex Wheeler.
Illustrated by Alex Wheeler. So Jen Voigt is the one who read the story, and the person who drew the pictures was Alex Wheeler. And it's at the petting zoo. Here we go. Remember, try to remember at least one animal that the little boy pets. This is Jack. Today, Jack is visiting a big petting zoo.
This is Jack. Today Jack is visiting a big petting zoo.
All right, let's see what kind of animals he's gonna see. Jack sees many animals at the petting zoo. Look at all those animals back there. Some of the animals are parents. Some of the animals are babies. Remember our words, baby. Jack can pet the parent animals. He can pet the animal babies too. So the parents are like mommies and daddies or aunts and uncles or different older family members. And the babies are their younger kids like you. Okay? So let's see.
Jack sees many animals at the petting zoo. Some of the animals are parents. Some of the animals are babies. Jack can pet the parent animals. He can pet the animal babies too.
All right, let's see what animals he pets. And remember, try to remember one animal that he pets. Jack pets a big goat. There's the big goat. The big goat is a mother. Jack pets a little goat too. Here's the little goat. The little goat is a baby. The mother goat has big horns. Who can find the horns on the goat? Point to them. Here's the horns on the goat right there. What does the baby goat look like? How is it different? How is it the same? Different means that they don't look alike. Okay? And the same means they look alike. So now we have to think, how does the baby goat differ or is different from the mother goat, and how is it the same? Jack pets a big rabbit. The big rabbit is a mother. There's the rabbit. Jack pets a little bunny too. The little bunny is a baby. The mother rabbit has long ears. There are the ears. What does the baby bunny look like? How is it different? How is it the same?
Jack pets a big rabbit. The big rabbit is a mother. Jack pets a little bunny too. The little bunny is a baby. The mother rabbit has long ears. What does the baby bunny look like? How is it different? How is it the same?
So the baby bunny is little. And the big rabbit is big. The mother rabbit is big. See the big square? big. Jack pets a big llama. The big llama is a father. Jack pets a little llama too. The little llama is a baby. The father llama has a long neck. Who can point to the long neck? Point to it. Here's the long neck, right there. What does the baby llama look like? How is it different, or how is it the same? So, how is it the same? What do they both have? They both have long necks. So that makes them the same with their long necks. Sorry, let's let you hear it.
Jack pets a big llama. The big llama is a father. Jack pets a little llama too. The little llama is a baby. The father llama has a long neck. What does the baby llama look like? How is it different? How is it the same?
All right, Jack pets a big chicken. There's the big chicken. The big chicken is a mother. Jack pets a little chicken too. The little chick is a baby. So here's the chicken and here's the chick. The mother chicken has a sharp beak. What does the baby chick look like? How is it different? How is it the same? How are these two different? What makes them different? The color of them look different. This one is yellow and this one is white.
Jack pets a big chicken. The big chicken is a mother. Jack pets a little chick too. The little chick is a baby. The mother chicken has a sharp beak. What does the baby chick look like? How is it different? How is it the same?
All right, Jack pets a big turtle. There's the big turtle. The big turtle is a father. Jack pets a little turtle too. The little turtle is a baby. There's the little turtle. Jack's petting them. The father turtle has a hard shell. What does the baby turtle look like? How is it different? How is it the same?
Jack pets a big turtle. The big turtle is a father. Jack pets a little turtle too. The little turtle is a baby. The father turtle has a hard shell. What does the baby turtle look like? How is it different? How is it the same?
All right, let's move on. Jack is happy. He likes visiting the big petting zoo. Would you like to visit a big petting zoo too? I would love to visit a big petting zoo and get to pet the animals and say hi.
Jack is happy. He likes visiting the big petting zoo. Would you like to visit a big petting zoo too? The end.
The end. So in the story, there were baby animals. There were animals. They were babies. And there were mothers and their fathers. And we got to see how they were different and the same. Some animals were big and some animals were little. All right, so now we're going to answer some questions about the story. Here we go. Number 1, what does Jack pet?
What does Jack pet? Trees.
Friends or animals? What does Jack pet? Trees friends, or animals? In the story, we saw many different animals. If you can find the answer, point to it. If you pointed to animals, you are correct. Number 2, what are some of the animals? Were the animals named parents, teachers, or bakers? Parents, teachers, or bakers? Match. Point to it.
Parents.
Parents. All right. What is the big goat?
What is the big goat?
Was the big goat called a grandfather, a mother, or a brother? You can match it too. Point to it. A grandfather, a mother, or a brother? If you pointed here,
Mother.
Mother, you are correct. Number 4, what is a big llama? A father, a sister, or an aunt?
What is the big llama?
What is the big llama? The father, the sister, or an aunt? Match. Point to it. You pointed to
Father.
You are correct. All right. Which animal has a sharp beak? Did the goat have a sharp beak? Did the rabbit have a sharp beak? Or did the chicken have a sharp beak? A beak was their nose. Point to the animal that had a sharp beak.
Which animal has a sharp beak?
Goat, rabbit, or chicken? If you pointed to chicken,
Chicken.
you are correct. Nice job. All right, let's make it a little smaller and move on to the next page. So we can see what's next. All right, so here are the questions again. We'll run through them quickly. What does Jack pet?
What does Jack pet?
Does he pet trees, friends, or animals? Point to it.
Animals.
If you pointed to animals, you are correct. What are some of the animals? What are some of the animals? Sorry. Parents, teachers, or bakers? Remember, the animals.
What are some of the animals?
Yeah, the animals were called
Parents.
Parents. Okay. What is the big goat? Is the big goat called a grandfather, a mother, or a brother? Point to it. If you pointed to mother, you are correct. Number 4, what is the big llama? A father, a sister, or an aunt? Point to it. Find my picture for you. Sorry. My father picture, where did it go? Here it is. I found it. match. Point to it. Okay, if you pointed to father,
father,
you are correct. Number 5, which animal has a sharp beak? The beak was its nose. Does a goat have a sharp beak, the rabbit, or the chicken? Point to it. If you pointed to chicken, you are correct. All right, let's make this a little, move over a little bit more. There we go. Make it a little smaller so we can see it. Here we go. All right. Who is the story about? The little boy in the story, was his name Drew? Or was it a little girl named Paige? Or a little boy named Jack? Point to it. If you pointed to Jack, you are correct. Where does the story take place?
Where does the story take place?
Does it take place at a restaurant, a petting zoo, or a school? Point to it. If you pointed to petting zoo, you are correct. What does the character do? Who knows what a character is? The character is Jack. What does the character do? He pets different animals, he plays with his friends, or he builds a birdhouse. Point to it. He pets different animals. Who can remember one animal that Jack pet at the petting zoo? You can tell someone in your house. I remember he pet a turtle. All right. What are the baby animals like? They do not look like their parents. They look the same as and different from their parents, or they all look the same. Okay, so did the animals look the same as their parents, or did they look different? Let's see. They look the same and different from their parents because the llama had a long neck and the baby llama had a long neck, but they were different because one was little and one was big. All right, what is the story about? Move one over here. What is the story about? Jack pets parents and baby animals at the petting zoo.
What is this story about? Jack pets parent and baby animals at the petting zoo.
All right, here are the llamas, the goats, the rabbits, the turtles, and the chickens. All right, let's make this a little bigger so we can see it. All right, the llamas, did they have sharp beaks, big horns, hard shells, long ears, or long necks? The llamas, did they have a long neck or big horns? Point to it. The llamas, whoops, had long necks. All right, how about the goats? The goats, did they have sharp beaks, big horns, hard shell, or long ears? Let's make this a little bigger again so we can see it. Here we go. All right. Point to what the goats have. The goats had big horns. There we go. There's Jack at the petting zoo. All right. Now we are on to the bunnies and the rabbits. Okay. Did the rabbits have a sharp beak, a hard shell, or long ears? Point to it. You pointed to long ears. You are correct. Here are the turtles. Did the turtles have a hard shell or a sharp beak as a nose? Point to it. If you pointed to hard shell, you are correct. And last but not least, those chickens had a sharp beak. All right. Thanks so much for reading the story and answering the questions with me today. It was fun to see all the different animals that Jack pet at the petting zoo. And the animals were called parents. The babies were different, but the same as their parents. Okay? There was mothers and father, parents and babies. The animals were all at the petting zoo for Jack to pet. All right, that's it for today. See you later. Bye-bye for now.